our quick rose demo. Hello and welcome to today's tutorial where you can join us in creating sugar roses. I'm your host Yvette from Enchanted Cakes by Yvette. Whether you're new to caking or have been in business for a while, we're here to share all our insider tips to make your caking journey that little bit easier. We work with buttercream, ganache and fondant, so we've got you covered. Now before we start, make sure to like and subscribe and follow along with us. Today we're going to share with you how we complete a rosebud and the final row of sugar petals on our rose. There are several tools needed to create a sugar rose, including the flower paste, which we have coloured pink, a petal and calyx cutter, a rolling mat with grooves and a rolling pin, foam sponge, cocktail stick, veiner, wires, edible glue, paintbrush, florist tape and dusting colours. We're going to start by rolling out our sugar paste and cutting out petals for the outer row of wired petals. You will need 7 petals in total. To start, roll out your flower paste over the grooved side of the board. Cut out your petal, then insert your wire into the thicker grooved section. Make sure to apply a small amount of edible glue onto the wire before inserting it into the petal so it will stick. The process for each petal is to then place your petal in the veiner mould. Thin the edge of the petal using the end of your rolling pin. Then flip the petal over and gently roll the top edges with the cocktail stick. Place them onto the flower forming tray to dry, or in our case an apple tray works just as well. We like to use Baker's Bond from Colour Mill for the edible glue, which you can purchase along with other supplies at Caker's Warehouse online. Be sure to use our discount code Enchanted10 and save 10% off your order at checkout. We will be adding these wired petals onto our rose that already has several petals attached. We have added petals starting with a single petal, then a row of 2, then 3, then 4 and then 5 petals, all following the same process. These have then been added the day before and left to dry overnight. The wired petals we have just created will need to dry between 30 minutes or completely overnight, depending on your flower paste recipe and your weather conditions. To finish a smaller rosebud, we've added a single petal followed by 2 petals. Then we have secured the calyx at the base with some edible glue. Covered the wire with florist tape. And added a small ball of fondant to the base of the calyx. Be sure to position your calyx over any gaps in the petals if they are present. Now taking your pre-made rose, add some floral tape onto the wire stem. Gently bend the petals back on the wire so that they can sit perfectly into the previous rose petals. We like to add the petals in the upside down position as we find it easier to see the even placement of the petals. Be sure to place each petal over and under the next petal and secure each wire with florist tape in between adding them. Turn your rose upright and gently position the petals to where you want them. Place them onto a drying rack overnight and support the rose petals with paper napkins underneath it and in between the petals to add some shape and volume to the flower. Allow the flower to dry for at least overnight, then using a soft brush, gently apply some deeper pink dust to the edges of the petals and slightly more to the inner petals. Remember to always start slowly and lightly, as it's easy to add more colour than it is to remove it. Plus, the petals are very fragile, so it's also easy to accidentally break the petals as well. We would always suggest to make an extra 2 to 3 petals for each rose, just in case this happens. Are you going to go and add some wide petals to your roses? Make sure you tag us at Enchanted Cakes by Yvette on Instagram. We'd love to see your creations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and never miss an episode. Also, did you know that Cake Academy is opening soon? It's a place where you can discover how to create premium cakes so that you can attract premium clients. Just click on the link below to join our waitlist or comment waitlist on Instagram and we'll DM the link for you. Can't wait to see you there.